Hey y'all, so I just realized that I probably should have done a little video. I was picking some green beans. I got one little pepper in there, and then I went ahead and picked this little squash. And I'm gonna go around because I've got a bunch of tomatoes that are blushing. You can kind of see there's several in there. There's a few of the aromas you can kind of see by looking down the row. And I had a hornworm out here on Tuesday evening, and he decided to munch on some leaves right in there. You can kind of see he was in that area, and he had a couple bites out of some tomatoes. I picked him off and I went through with my black light and looked everywhere to see if I had any more that I could spot, and I didn't. But now I am just going to make sure that I get some of these tomatoes that are turning because I don't want to lose them. And the heat has been pretty rough on these tomatoes, but of course a lot of those are Romas and they just put on like one big flush and then they're kind of done. So I'm just waiting for these to ripen up, and they are starting to do that. As you can tell, I got lots of color down this row. So I'm just gonna set you guys up here and prop you up up above my doorway here on my fence and see if I can figure out how to set you guys so that you can watch me do a little bit of, I'm not sure the best way to do it because I don't have you on a stand, so we may just have to wing it. There, maybe that will work. So let me see if I can maybe scoot you guys back a little bit. And I think that I can still be seen in this. If not, then we won't get a video. But I don't have my microphone on, so I'm just gonna have to play some music as I go through here and pick my tomatoes. So we got a big old basket of tomatoes. Pretty much that is like an almost full basket. There was one Amish paste in here that had started to blush, and so I went ahead and grabbed it. there was a yellow, but majority of these are aromas. So there was one or two that I could have maybe let stay on there just a smidgy bit longer, but yay. Okay, so I thought I would just do a quick little harvest with me video, and this is just one of the flushes of tomatoes, because as you can tell, my Roma plants still have a bunch of green ones on there left. And this tomato plant here, as you can see, all of those tomatoes and then that one little cherry that was beside it have rotted out. So I don't know what's been going on with this particular one. This was the mystery tomato plant, but they're pretty much, I just left them in there because they weren't good enough to even save. But I definitely have a lot more tomatoes on the vine. As you can see, they're just starting to turn, so I'll probably give them another day or two, let them see if I can ripen up just a smidgy bit more, and then I will be coming out after my Romas and letting them finish harvesting on my countertop, and then I'll pop them in the freezer once they ripen up. And I think I've got a bunch actually ripened on my countertop, so I should go show you the ones that I've got on my countertop.